Hey guys, how's it going? It is good to see you today on the SBA Show. I ask you like, subscribe, click that notification button so that when I get information out, you get information in. I just wanted to say about that breaking news we had just posted that the SBA Director, Herbert Austin, of the District Director of U.S. Small Businesses in Texas, North Central region of Texas. I wanted to get a little bit more information on that. I was very excited when I put it out last night because it was breaking news. It was news we've been waiting to hear about, that SBA mapping tool. Let's get rid of it, and it's looking like it's getting ready to go. I just would like to say a quick shout out to Jason McElhone. Just put out a video on this, and he hit some very cool, crucial points to also, go check out his video. He just made some really good points about this. So with that said, let me just go over a few things here. First of all, this is the gentleman who said it. His name is Herbert Austin, the District Director for the U.S. Small Businesses. He's been around for a while. He's in the Fort Worth, Texas area, a great area. That's actually where we get our letters from, the SBA, for the ones that are distributing loans. The distribution center is actually in Fort Worth, Texas. So, I think you've seen it, 14925 Fort Worth, Texas, Kingsford Lane, something like that. If you've gotten emails from the SBA said email us back or mail us your information to this address, it's in his city. Not exactly his office per se, but his city. We actually have somebody who got with us today through email saying, "Hey, guess what? Guess who I'm going to see?" Who? Well, I'm going to see Herbert Austin. So if he can get us that information, he's going to talk to Herbert Austin, hopefully about this situation here, getting his foot in the door and talking to him. He's a minority small business owner, and we wish you well. I won't say any names. Keep it confidential. But I wanted to go over a few things that were really just very encouraging. Okay, we get a newspaper article out about this gentleman saying that they're going to close off, they're going to start giving the money to high, low, medium incomes, all of it. But that was just one article. I wanted to be like, okay, Herbert, that's really cool. But if nobody else is picking that up, it's got less weight. So I looked around. We got Bakersfield here.com picked up the same article. These are the people that are in Pelosi and Maxine Waters territory, giving us the same exact information, giving us the story that Herbert Austin gave to Natalie Walters of the Dallas Morning News. And remember, the Dallas Morning News is where the office is located, so this is directly from the source. So we had the Bakersfield there. We had the Dallas, I don't know if anybody saw that one from yesterday, but it was from the Dallas News here in their city, which was basically Herbert saying the same thing. It was the same article. It's the same lady, Natalie Walters, who distributed it to this newspaper. So this is, the more newspapers we get, the better we're feeling. Now, I would also like to say that it also came up in Finger Lakes Times. This is New York. This is Chucky Schumer's area. Actually, it's a little bit north of Chucky Schumer, but it's still New York. But they posted this yesterday as well. This is the same exact article that we were reading, where Herbert is saying that this money is actually going to be dispersed for all locations. So with that, now we can also go to the Colorado Springs Gazette. Same article, same writer. They bought the story of the Colorado Gazette as well. So with that, it's Bober over there. So we could probably contact Bober. She would probably be willing to go another, to get on board with us with this as well. But as for now, I am just going over all of these papers, these different papers that have gone in these different news places in California, in New York, in Colorado. Of course, Texas. We need Texas because that's straight from the horse's mouth when we get it from Texas. Okay, so I'm getting very excited about all of this, and so should you be. Now, as far as the Texas thing goes, remember, we have Cornyn in Texas, and we have been putting out the mapping tool as well about Texas, and I want to show you this. This right here, this house came up in the purple zone. This was a low-income area in Dallas, Texas, a $2,295,000 house. Go ahead and Google it. You can put it in the mapping tool. The address is right there, 5105 Swiss Avenue, Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth. That's in the purple area. That's a low-income area zone map. And this is exactly where the people are coming from, the area that the people are coming from that are telling us Herbert Austin saying, hey, we're getting rid of the map. Apparently so, because these people are in a purple zone, and I don't understand why. Okay, with all these major newspapers and newsletters and columnists getting it, I still wanted to see something a little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger if they could. And guess what I did stumble across? I don't want to call it the Holy Grail, but I will call it a very reputable source. You know who picked it up as well? Updated 4 hours ago. It's 6 o'clock right now. So they just picked up this story. NBC. NBC DFW. NBC in Dallas, Fort Worth. That's where you want it. This is NBC. Now we're going national news. It's a local news as far as NBC Dallas, Fort Worth, but it's still NBC stamped with that peacock. This is saying, okay, guys, this is real. Let me just go ahead and down here, and I'll read this to you. It's very short and sweet what they put on their website. The U.S. Business Administration says it's billions in aid still available, but it has trouble attracting business owners who want it. I know, because you know why? Because business owners just don't want money, right? It's got a problem attracting business owners that want it. Really? Really? Now, there is a big problem that I feel with that article saying it's got a problem. Business owners just don't want the money. Get real. Get real. Okay, let me go back. Oh, that part just, okay. The SBA has only, this is the part that we want to read. The SBA has only dispersed 1.5 billion of the 30 billion available for COVID-19 aid programs meant for small businesses in low-income areas. Later, the program will be open to businesses outside the predetermined geographic regions, said Herbert Austin, director of Dallas Fort Worth SBA. That's it. Can somebody say, hey, I'm going to get my 10K? He did not come out with the specific time, but this did come out once again. NBC here. NBC, proud as a peacock, picked up the story 4 hours ago. I think it's legit. When is it coming out? I'll tell you when it's coming out. It's coming out as soon as maybe that first lawsuit hits their table, like, okay, they're really trying to push now to court another lawsuit for discrimination. On this, it would be prejudice based on geographical location. What we don't want to have to do is something that looks like this. Discrimination based on geographical location. It was an ad and people were worried about it back in 2018. They called it redlining, and it's kind of like that. But you know what? They cannot discriminate against geographic location, which is what they're doing. And if they are saying right now, they're telling, the policymakers are telling, in the SBA, are telling the media that they're having a problem getting rid of the money because nobody wants it. They are now making their own narrative to why people are not taking the money instead of we're being geographically discriminating against people. Instead of telling them the truth, they're trying to spin this new story, which is, it sucks that they're lying, but the truth of the matter is it's good that they're spinning a story so that we can get our money, because no matter how they spin it, however they want to spin it, just give us our money. Really, I don't care about the story anymore. I will poof, I will vanish, SBA. You will not see Speak and See anymore, because I will vanish and say, I did my job. I did my job in this. I got the $10,000, helped get the $10,000 for all business owners across America. Poof. And somebody say, hey, we got our 10K when that time comes. But right now we'll just say, hey, we still want our 10K. So right now, once again, quick shout out to Natalie Walters for the Dallas Morning News and interviewing this gentleman for us. And a quick shout out to, once again, Jason McElhone. Great job in all you're doing. And once again, I would just want to thank everybody out there for watching. Like and subscribe. They say, hey, I want my 10K. Me and my friends, we like to play this game. Some call us annoying, but we think it's a shame. All find time to chat and go live and get with the House and Senate on the phone and online. We even tweet the press when we feel like we're stuck on Bill S513. They'll say you're out of luck, but I think that it's time that they hear our voice and then we say it louder because it it's our choice.